Welcome Pokemon fans to a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle here on the Snow Point Temple YouTube channel. My name is Robert and I'll be your announcer for the battle. The battlers today are LadyJirachi and Zorad. Now LadyJirachi is leading off with a Vileplume and is going to use the Protect, probably predicting the Fake Out. Now the Mindchow did go for the Fake Out attack, which did not work due to the Protect, and Mindchow is going to use a U-Turn attack. Now U-Turn is a bug type move which is physical, and the physical attack has activated the Effect Spore on the Vileplume and has put the Mindchow to sleep. Now the Mindchow has gone back to Zorad, and Zorad's going to send out his Qwilfish, which is a water poison type. Now the water poison type on the field, the Vileplume should have an advantage. Now the Vileplume has gone for the Sludge Bomb and has not done any mass amounts of damage. Now both Pokemon are regaining health here with Black Sludge and with Leftovers. Now from here it looks like the Qwilfish has gone for a Thunder Wave. Now that Thunder Wave has paralyzed the Vileplume, and Vileplume is going ahead with a Giga Drain. Now Giga Drain will actually take down hit points from the Water type Pokemon, and it'll regain the health of the Vileplume. Now from here the Black Sludge is activated again, and because it is a poison type, it regains the health of that Qwilfish. And it looks like there's a drizzle happening there now. And it looks like the Vileplume is paralyzed, and the Qwilfish is using its Black Sludge to regain its health. Now from here the Qwilfish is using a Waterfall attack. Now if the opponent used that first, and in this case it did, it is possible that it may flinch the opponent. Now from here it didn't flinch the Vileplume, and the Vileplume has gone for another Giga Drain. Now that Giga Drain is going to regain the health of the Vileplume, and it looks like the Qwilfish is down to very little hit points here, and regaining its health with the Black Sludge yet again. Now from here the Vileplume has regained some health with Leftovers, and the Vileplume is now at full hit points. Now it looks like Zorad's decided to go here for an Explosion attack, and that has fainted the Qwilfish, but should do some damage to that Vileplume. And it looks like that Vileplume has lived with 120 hit points, and of course with the Qwilfish fainted, that Giga Drain is actually going to miss and not do anything at all. Now from here the Vileplume is regaining health with Leftovers, and it looks like Zorad's going to send out his Slowbro. Now the Vileplume is at a disadvantage due to the fact that it is a poison type, and that Slowbro has used a Psychic attack, which is effective on that Vileplume. Now from here it looks like LadyJirachi is going to send out Sundrop the Solrock. Now Solrock is using an attack called Night Daze, and to be quite honest with you, this Solrock is a Rock type and a Psychic type. So the Night Daze, I don't think this is actually a Solrock here, but that has taken down the Slowbro due to the fact of the type advantage of the attack. Now the Solrock has lost some hit points there, I believe to Life Orb, and it looks like Zorad's gonna send out his Swampert. Now with Swampert onto the field, it looks like the Solrock has gone for a Grass Knot, and again, I don't think this is a Solrock, but it has taken down the Swampert. Now Swampert, that was super effective due to the weight of the Pokemon, the fact that it is a ground type and a water type. Now from here Zorad sending out his Mindchow, which is fast asleep, and it looks like here that Sundrop is going to go ahead for another Grass Knot. Now Grass Knot has hit its mark, and Mindchow is below half hit points and still asleep. Now the Sundrop Pokemon is going ahead here for a Flamethrower, which is a fire type attack, and that has actually done a lot of damage to that Mindchow, and Mindchow has fainted. Now the Solrock has actually been losing hit points here due to its item, and it looks like the Infernape is using a U-Turn attack here just to get a hit off onto that Solrock. And it looks like Solrock, yeah, it was a Zoroark, and Zoroark has fainted. Now from here, it looks like the Pokemon has been sent back to Zorad, because again, that was a U-Turn attack. And it looks like Zorad's sending out his Staraptor, which is a flying normal type. And it looks like LadyJirachi is going to send out her real Solrock this time. Now it looks like the Staraptor is using a close combat. Now that close combat is going to do some damage to the Solrock, while it's also going to drop the defense and special defense of that Staraptor. Now what can we see from both sides here? It looks like Sundrop is going to use a Trick Room attack. Now that Trick Room will be out for about 5 turns. The Staraptor has been recalled by Zorad as expected, and out comes Infernape, the firefighting type monkey. Now from here, Solrock is using an explosion attack, and that explosion has taken down the Solrock itself and is going to do some damage onto that Infernape. It looks like it's going down, down, down. Oh, it barely hangs on, and it has hung on with a Focus Sash. Now Focus Sash will save that Pokemon 1 hit point if the attack is powerful enough to KO it. Now from here, it looks like Blastoise is on the field, and Blastoise is using a Toxic attack onto the Infernape. And it looks like the Infernape is using a Grass Knot attack. Now that Grass Knot is going to be effective as Blastoise is a water type and it is a heavy Pokemon. It has taken it down to roughly about half hit points. The Blastoise is going to recover health with leftovers, and the Infernape is going to faint because of the Toxic. Now what can we expect to see here now? It looks like Zorad is going to send out a Staraptor, and with Staraptor on the field, it is going to use an Intimidate attack, lowering the attack power of that Blastoise. Now the Blastoise is going to attack the Staraptor with an Ice Beam attack, and that Ice Beam should be effective as the Staraptor is a flying type. Now the flying type Staraptor is using a Brave Bird attack. Now that's going to have some recoil damage onto the Staraptor, and it looks like it was a critical hit and has taken down the Blastoise. Now the Staraptor has been hit with recoil, and it looks like LadyJirachi is going to send a Raichu named Elena. Now Elena is using a Volt Tackle attack. Now this should be effective onto the Staraptor as it is a flying type, and it looks like the Staraptor has fainted. With the Staraptor fainted, that was Zorad's last Pokemon, and the match goes to LadyJirachi. Thank you all very much for watching this battle. Be sure to subscribe and have a great evening.